Do you know what betrayal sounds like? For me, it wasn't a scream or an argument or even a slammed door. It was the sound of a spoon hitting tile. A tiny metallic clatter that told me, in that exact moment, I didn't matter in my own family. I stood there in my parents' beach house kitchen, gravy dripping across my apron like some ugly Rorschach test of neglect, while 15 feet away the people I loved most were laughing and starting Thanksgiving dinner without me. I'd been there for days, prepping, chopping, waking up before sunrise to make sure everything was perfect. But the moment my brother Ethan pulled into the driveway, with his shiny new car, his expensive luggage, and a bottle of wine he probably didn't even buy himself, suddenly he was the main event. I heard my father's voice rise above the clinking of glasses. To Ethan, for bringing us all together this year. Those words cut deeper than any knife in that kitchen. Because I was the one who held these holidays together. I'd been doing it for years. But in that moment, it was like I didn't exist. When I finally carried the gravy boat into the dining room, nobody looked up. Nobody. My mother's eyes were locked on Ethan, fussing over his collar like he was still a teenager. My aunt leaned in, hanging on his every word. My dad kept pouring his glass like it was bottomless. Then Mom glanced at me, almost as an afterthought. "Sweetheart, could you get more ice for Ethan's drink?" I don't know what came over me, but the word slipped out before I could swallow it. No. The silence that followed was deafening. Forks froze in midair. Ethan's perfect smile faltered. My mom's social mask cracked. And my dad's face hardened in a way that told me I'd just broken an unspoken family law. For the first time in 35 years, I refused to be the help. But it didn't end there. Later, in the kitchen, I stumbled on my mom's tablet, opened to Facebook. A fresh post stared back at me, so excited for Ethan's special Thanksgiving menu. My heart sank. His menu. As if I hadn't been the one sweating in that kitchen for days. Scroll after scroll. Photo after photo of Ethan smiling with my parents, holding trophies, cutting cakes, blowing out candles. And in the background, a blur of my elbow, my hair, carrying trays, cleaning up. Not once had I been the center of a single picture. It hit me like a punch to the chest. I wasn't a daughter at this table. I was staff. And when my aunt announced Ethan would inherit my grandmother's china cabinet, the one heirloom I'd quietly hoped for since I was a child, my father chimed in without hesitation. "He needs it more than you do." The same parents who shamed me for buying my modest condo without their help had given Ethan a down payment for a beach house. I smiled through it. I sliced the pie. I poured the coffee. But inside, something was breaking, or maybe something was finally waking up. Weeks later, Christmas plans rolled around. Mom sent a group text that wasn't even a request, it was a list. I was told what dishes to make, what time to arrive, how early I should show up to help Ethan set up, because he had an important client breakfast. As if my career, my time, my life meant nothing in comparison. And for the first time, I pushed back. I told her, "I'm busy too." The phone call that followed was brutal. "Family comes first," she said.
No, Irraplia.
"Ethan comes first. I'm just expected to serve him." For once, I didn't swallow my anger. I didn't cave to the guilt. I told her the truth, that I had spent my whole life working to earn a love that should have been unconditional. That I'd been treated like background noise in my own family's story. There was silence. A silence so heavy, it felt like the air might collapse. And then, for the first time, my mother whispered the words I never thought I'd hear. "I suppose we've taken you for granted." That night, I sat with my laptop, staring at the blinking cursor. For years, I'd let them script my role. The cook, the planner, the quiet one in the background. But now I was finally holding the pen. I typed an email. "I won't be coming to Christmas this year." My hands shook, but my chest felt lighter than it had in decades. And here's the part that matters, not just for me, but for anyone listening right now. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do isn't walking away from strangers. It's drawing a line with the people you love most. Because love without respect isn't love at all. So let me ask you, if you were in my place, what would you have done? Would you keep showing up, Keep serving, keep being invisible? Or would you finally say no, even if it changed everything?